Hello, you beautiful individual. My name is BC Babbles, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, seconds after its release, we're going to be reacting to Lady Gaga's 6th studio album, Chromatica. Before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell, that way you're notified by future content, and in the description below, find links to my podcast, my website, and my social links. Check it out. Okay, let's get into this. This album has 16 tracks, just under 43 minutes of playtime. Track number 1 is going to be called Chromatica 1. Wait, are we starting like a fantasy movie? Is this what this is? That's what this is? Because, you know, with Stupid Love, we got like 80s. And then like with Rain On Me, we got like early 2000s, Princess Diaries, Ella Enchanted kind of vibes. Okay. I mean, I'm a sucker for strings, so this is a great start. This is a really good start. Why am I waving my hands like I'm a conductor? I'm not, but I'm just into it. It's so nice. Next track is called Alice. Oh, this is so good. Oh my god. Me realizing I'm going to be here for the next 40 minutes reacting to this awesome album so far. Ugh. I don't care how stupid I look, just bop into this. It's a whole bop so far. That was what? That was nice. I liked it. It was good. Okay, that was nice. So that seemed like she was talking about just kind of being in a headspace that she didn't like, and she needed some assistance in being pulled out of it. Like getting somewhere that was familiar as opposed to stuck in this weird space that she's not jiving with. That was a whole bop. That was a whole bop. My parents better be so happy that it's like past midnight and they're sleeping, or else I'd be bopping the shit out of this room right now. Alright, so the next two songs we've all heard, Stupid Love and Rain On Me with Ariana Grande, and since I've seen them already and you've seen them already, we're just gonna bounce right over those two and go right to track number 5, which is Free Woman. Ooh, does she just say, I'm not anything without a stray hand? Is that what she said? Let's go back real quick. Okay, so she says, I'm not nothing without a steady hand. Okay, so she doesn't need something for sure that's level, that's balanced to still be something. Okay. Gotcha now, Gaga. Alright, so that one was all about her not needing what society says that a woman needs to have in her corner to still be something of substance, which is a message that all women, but also even not just women, can really get down with, whether or not you're a woman or man or non-binary, however you identify. It's always a good message to hear. You don't need things to be certain. You don't always need the typical what society says you need to still have something of value within yourself. I see you, Mr. Manada. Next number is going to be Fun Tonight. Okay, so when she says, I take something to numb the flame, I guess I'm on fire these days. I wonder if she's talking about her physical issue. I know she's got like an issue with her back, and it tends to spasm and go out when she's on tour. Wondering if that's the reference there. Escalate and descend, please. Thank you. Expecting a bit more going into this. Build up, thank you. Okay. Might be a bridge. Kind of expecting that to go into something a bit more full in sound, but it kind of dropped a bit. I wonder if it's like another version to Paparazzi, because she's talking about somebody or some entity that refuses to recognize her pain as something that should be given proper attention. You just want to like let it go over your head. I feel like it's about paparazzi or something like that, or the media in general. Okay, yeah, I think that was like some newer version to a similar message she gave in Paparazzi. Well, I guess it's not like Paparazzi, because in that song, she was talking about trying to win back the paparazzi's favor. But in this one, she's just telling, I think, the paparazzi or the media that you don't care to notice when I'm not okay. And noticing when I'm not okay and understanding that that needs to be given proper attention and be taken care of is just as important as when my music's coming out. Like, you gotta remember she's a human being. And if you choose to forget that, you're kind of an asshole. At least that's what I think. Could be wrong. All right, so I think she has this Chromatica part 1, part 2, part 3 throughout the album. Yeah. I'm going to include them in here because I think she put them there for a reason. So let's see how Chromatica 2 sounds. Okay, strings again, but the mood is very different. Whereas the Chromatica 1 was very... Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I guess it's the lead into the next one. So, very different vibe with Chromatica 2. Whereas the first Chromatica was very much kind of intro to an awesome fantasy world cinematic type feel. Chromatica 2 started off with something that seemed a bit more like I've been let down, like a sad moment has taken place in the film, and the characters are kind of trying to figure out how to process it. But then towards the end there, it goes into more of a whimsical fun bit, and that's going to lead us into the next number, 911. That's the line. So I wasn't too sure what she was saying for a lot of the song because it was very, very techno, very futuristic kind of voice distortion type deal. Very much Just Dance on crack or Love Game on crack. But I'm getting the feeling the song is about, I thought the song was about maybe like in those moments where she does allow people to know that she's not in a good place when she is hurting, and they make a whole circus out of it. And they completely treat her like an object instead of like a hurting human being. And in the end there, she was saying, please patch the line. So I think that's what it's about. And she wants people to just respect that when a celebrity's in pain, just help them. Don't make use of the situation to help yourself. Don't be an asshole. Next track is Plastic Doll. Ooh, this is reminiscent of something. All right. I like this message. All right, Gaga, I see you with this track. Okay, so this song, when it started out talking about, she's brand new, she comes with a new person, new shoes, I got a lot of thoughts about songs like Everybody's Fool from Evanescence. And it's always another song about how when an artist is new, the music industry likes to make sure that they are painted in a certain way, that they show off a certain kind of style, that, typically if you're a girl, you have to be super thin, or you have to be super loud colors, or if you're a dude, then typically they dress you up as some kind of chick magnet, and basically creating these false personalities. And that leads to a lot of problems for artists, and the music industry needs to get over itself because it ain't cool no more. It had been cool for a long time. And I think through the song, she was also saying, to the men or anyone in their life who expects her to adhere to that, it's like, you know what? No, if you are a real person, you're not going to try to keep me in that sphere. You're going to let me be me because no one's dressing you up that way. So if you're real, let me be real. Period. Love that. Next one is Sour Candy with Blackpink. Now, I know this was released yesterday, but I had no clue, and I'm on Wikipedia, and apparently she didn't let anybody know, so I'm not at fault. So when we listen to this, it'll be my first ever reaction to the song. All right, here we go. Wait, is this going to be English and Korean? Because I love Blackpink when they jump from English to Korean. Oh, this is going to be good. like an electric dance cousin to Beautiful Liar with Beyonce and Shakira. Let's continue. It reminds me of the days when I was like in middle school and I used to come home and find like Univision and I would watch Rebelde, which is a telenovela, and I never understood what they were saying, but I knew when somebody was pissed off, but I didn't know exactly why they were pissed off about. Kind of that same thing. It's like, I'm broken, but I'm genuine. Love that shit. Girl, this whole week I've been craving something sour and gummy. I'm gonna have to hit the store after this album. Okay, I will say that song I was kind of hoping would be a bit more to it, just because Blackpink is in there. And you know, when you think of explosive bops from Blackpink like Kill This Love, it's like, it's a lot of power that both Gaga and Blackpink could put into a song. Kind of wish they had let loose a bit more. I mean, it was a creative little song. A nice segue song, I suppose, before the next track. But, I don't know. I felt it was very reminiscent of Dancing in Circles from Joanne, which is a song that I love. But this one could have been more. Could have been more. Next track is Enigma. Why do I feel like Enigma? Okay, I was going to say I thought she had released a song called Enigma before, but Enigma was the name of her Los Angeles residency. Got it. So, Enigma. I do like how she's letting loose with her vocals a bit more. She's done like a lot of high note stuff, which I really like so far. It's been very nice, and it's all really appealed to a overall cinematic feel to the album. Give me belt, give me full voice. Yes! That's the kind of singing I like. I like full-throated singing. It's gonna be, what kind of night's it gonna be? She's like, okay, we are here. What kind of nights this is gonna be? Are we going all out? Are we just going to do bare minimum? Like, well, let me know what the playlist is for tonight. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. Y'all have no idea how much I want to be like yelling really hard right now, but my family is asleep. So I can't. Yeah, but when she goes full throat like that, oh, I want to just sing with her, but I can't. I did. Okay. Maybe. All right. Okay. That one was definitely a nice pickup from where Sour Candy left us. No shade. But Enigma was fun. Definitely fun. Talking about, you know, we just bumped into each other. We were both here. Let's make something of tonight, even if it's just tonight. Why the hell not? Love it. All right. Next track is going to be Replay. All right. Kind of like Sour Candy. I feel like it could have gone somewhere a bit more. And I hate saying that so much. But that's how I kind of felt about that one. But I think it was about just kind of like how was someone asking themselves when they're not in a good relationship with the other person and that person's the aggressor of the just kind of the psycho games, and just kind of like, how do I process how you went from one person to this thing that's causing me so much stress, and just how do you make sense of it? Which is, yeah, a lot of questions so many people have to ask themselves. And I just gotta say, if they're not good for you, I don't care what they make you believe. Get the hell out of there. All right. And now it's time for Chromatica III. Feels like it's building up to a battle kind of thing. And this is going to lead us into the next one called Sign from Above with Elton John. Yes! Let me just say, as a baritone, it's so nice to hear a baritone in popular music, because for most of the time, y'all love your tenors a little too much. Not that they're not good, but I think baritones need such a stronger representation in pop music. Unlike in classical music, where they're much more appreciated. You know, the greats including Bowie and Elvis. And there are some baritones in popular, not pop music, but popular like rock music. But even they're like always working that upper range where not all baritones really know how to go. So for Elton John to be still something important to music and to be making stuff with Gaga is so great for me. Continuing. Build it, build it, build it, and drop. So this is so nice. Okay, so really happy for that song, because I gotta say, Chromatica Part 2 after 911 and Plastic Doll, didn't feel it too much with Enigma and Replay and those ones. So Sign from Above, Elton John, with Elton John, so good, so nice. Back into the really strong electronic dance music that we had in the earlier parts of the album. And I think it was about, you know, she mentioned, she told her mom, she asked for lightning. So I think it's, and her mom said, careful when you ask for that stuff. So I think she was basically saying, you know, when I was young, I asked for something to crash into my life. And so her mom's like, be careful what you wish for, but sometimes that's what you need to kind of really ignite your path and what you want to do and give you the fervor to go and do your shit. Oh, that was so nice. Okay, so next track is 1000 Doves. All right. Tell us. Okay, I like this. Nice and breathy. Hopefully move into a crash full voice. So that one for me was about asking for some kind of reciprocity from the fans. Talks about how she'll be there and lift you up, and she's been there for us for years now. You know, for anyone from the LGBTQI plus community, anyone who identifies as something other, no matter the color of your skin, no matter your gender identity or your orientation, she's been there for us. Personally, I was in high school between 2008 and 2011, and she, along with, I'd say, Pink, are like the two artists who took me through high school. So in this song, she's saying, you know, I'm asking you now to help me out, lift me up. I've given a lot to you, and now I need something back for my sake. And call me Gaga. I will DM you my number. I'll come get you after quarantine. Yeah. All right. Last song on this version of the album is going to be Babylon. You can serve it to me ancient city style. Child? You saying stuff like that down here in the South over in North Carolina. You could be talking about a lot of things. Serve it up to me, ancient, whatever she said. Oof. We're jumping around the timeline here. What's going on? Now, I would not do good in stilettos, but when that turn happened, I felt like I should already have some Louboutins on. Just saying. This is a song that I think should be in Pose, but Pose takes place in the 80s, so that's not going to work. See a runway with pyramids and like ancient temples. Better sing in the background, ma'am. Okay. Okay. I liked it. I think that song was about, well, first she said, serve it up ancient city style. I was like, are we talking like a Grecian orgy or like what's going on, girl? But I think the song is about, because the title is spelled Babylon, but she's pronouncing it Babble-on, like just ASMR. But I think the song is about kind of the game of like spilling tea and like how to, I don't know, how to like spill the best tea, or like how to like gossip and cover your tracks. Gossip and cover your tracks. The whole time though, I was envisioning like a catwalk going between pyramids and Grecian ruins and like old castles in England and like canyons and valleys, canyons. But yeah, a good song to end the album. So this is not the full 16-track album like I thought it was going to be, but we were still here for a little while, unless it was, and I just didn't pay attention whatsoever. I think that's what happened. I think there was one song though that wasn't on here. Nope, we were all on here. Okay, so all 16 tracks, and that was Lady Gaga's Chromatica. Overall, I think it's a great album. I definitely love every song in Chromatica 1 and Chromatica 3. I think I was good with all those albums, or all those tracks as well. Now, Chromatica 2, like I said, 911 and Plastic Doll, great. Sour Candy and like Replay, I kind of wanted more. Enigma was, I think, a bit better, but not drastically better than Sour Candy or Replay. Again, with Sour Candy, you got Blackpink there, and they can create explosive bops. So how they didn't do that there, I don't know. And then, yeah, but that's my reaction to Lady Gaga's Chromatica, minutes after its release, and not as loud as I wanted to be because my whole family's asleep, but I loved it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell. That way you're notified about future content, and all of my links, socials, podcast, and website are in the description below. Have a great night, and I will see you little monsters next time.